bet 200. I meant to bet 175. Most players have a set of guidelines of what hands are going to open from what position. I think a lot of that is mostly player dependent against the players that I'm playing against. I think what happens is you become too much like a machine when you do that. When you have like, okay, well, I'm just not going to open this hand, but I'm going to open this hand. This is where I'm going to stop. I'm going to open King 8 suited, but I'm not going to open King 7 suited. That's my guideline. I think it depends a lot on who's in the big blind, who's in the little blind, how much your opponents are 3-betting you, how much your opponents are flat calling you. So I think a lot of it depends on the players you're playing against. So that's why I don't like to have guidelines when I sit down and play. I just see my hand and make a decision. But I'm opposite from a lot of players. A lot of players group together what they're going to play from a exact position. They have everything kind of laid out in their mind. I don't do that. I just play. But when you're teaching someone, it's good to have these guidelines. It's good for them to have charts if they're just starting out. It's good for them to have charts to know, to what hands to play from certain positions. But then again, they got to keep in mind, they make these guidelines against players who play similar to them. So you need to be careful with these guidelines based off the players you're playing against. I know I keep repeating myself, but it's really important.